You're right. Everything you've heard is true. Without a doubt. Can't be denied. The rumors, I hate to say it, I have to break it to you. But I'm awesome. But so are you. So is Mr. Chair. Our fellow Toastmasters are awesome. And our judges are especially awesome. Being told you're awesome, it's nice to hear. It's easy to say when you mean it. But sometimes it's hard to believe when you're the person hearing it. Sometimes, maybe, our culture doesn't respond well to those who are confident and cocky, amazing. They know they're great. If you tell them that they're great, they're like, I know. It's considered uncivilized, maybe a bit American, conceited. As I walk around looking very confident and awesome, like some of you are thinking, who does she think she is in her fancy shoes and her $4 brownie shirt from Goodwill? She is nothing special right now. Okay. It's the aw shucks moments I sometimes have. It's nothing. You give me a compliment, if you give somebody a compliment, shucks. Oh, it's nothing. This shirt, I got it $4 on sale at Goodwill for $1. It's okay. This whole thing. But it's a self-esteem issue inside an individual that sometimes does not believe that we are worthy of such compliments. Sometimes that comes from our family, as I've learned recently. We learn that we are great. We learn how to accept those compliments from our families, from our peers, from our colleagues, and from the media. They form the basis in which we feel worthy of those compliments. For an example, recently I went to an anxiety workshop at Family Service Thames Valley. I'm a person that has to deal with this a little bit, so I went. And the instructor said that we learn, anxiety can be a learned behavior. I disagreed. No, this is something I have to work on. But it made sense having a parent who suffers from anxiety, who would put himself down all the time. If you give my dad a compliment, he will, oh no, I'm not that, I'm this horrible person, I don't deserve the compliment. He put himself, and as a young person, I saw that. And I thought it was okay to put myself down, because my dad did it a lot, still does it. Our parents, our families teach us our beliefs, our values, what is acceptable behavior, how to treat people. It's how to say please and thank you, our manners. Treat others how you want to be treated. Don't eat dirt, it's bad for you. Those are the things our families teach us, not realizing. And those are salient, tangible points they teach us that they don't realize, or my dad didn't realize, when he put himself down. I thought it was okay to do the same set negative self-talk. Our events in our lives can help us get out of those cycles. And it's a dangerous cycle to get into. You know, I got 98% on that test, but I didn't get 100. I'm stupid. I beat my personal best in a marathon that I'd been training for 10 weeks for, but I didn't win, so I must be fat and lazy. I went on a really great date with a guy last night, don't tell my husband, and he hasn't called me yet. He must hate me and think I'm ugly. My evaluator, Toastmasters, said I did not meet my objectives. I must be a failure. I'm devastated. And that last comment is not an easy one to hear. It's definitely not an easy one to say when you're the evaluator. But but it does not mean that you're a failure. You are still awesome. It's funny how our families and our friends, they build us up to be successful, to be that awesome person they know we are. And we would not for a second allow anybody to treat us poorly. Ever. Nobody, don't dare call me chubby. My husband doesn't dare call me chubby. So why would I let myself say it to me or to you? Why would you say I'm a failure? You wouldn't let somebody else get away with that kind of behavior towards you, so why should you? You should be your biggest fan. You should be the first person to say that you're awesome and embrace it. We have to be okay with who we are. And it's hard, but we can get there. Take in all the compliments, embrace it. Whether you believe it or not, know that the person is genuine. When they give you that compliment, when they say, you did a great evaluation, you did a great speech, embrace it. Own it. You deserve it. Embrace your inner awesomeness, Mr. Chair.